When I sat down to write my TED talk, my mind was a blur. My past, my present, my future. Everything came colliding down at me all at once, creating a chaotic jam in my brain, making me question what is really my purpose? What am I doing here on this stage? Why am I here when I'm just an ordinary being like all of you guys? I'm just a student. And that's when it struck, in the midst of this self doubt, that what has truly been constant throughout my entire life has been change. Conscious change, choosing to change the different things that I wanted to create for myself. Friends were lost, family ties were tested. And at times, my identity as the entrepreneur you all know me as was questioned. Trust me, more times than I can count. Honestly speaking, one of the biggest reasons why I think I stand here is because I chose to embrace the change that carried forward with me. Now, a lot of you who know me as someone जो हर वक्त हर चीज कर रही होती है. Someone who's everywhere doing everything all the time. Someone who always has a busy schedule and no rest days. But what no one knows is the journey that followed throughout this entire standing here on the stage in front of you. मैं क्यों खड़ी हूँ, मैं कैसे खड़ी हूँ, मेरी क्या journey थी, मेरे साथ क्या क्या हुआ. No one knows. And no one really questions that. Because what people don't realize is that success is not easy. The loudest success often comes from a series of quiet struggles of every single day. Now, let me take you back. I'm the eldest child, the first daughter of the family, and an only child. With this, especially in this society, comes the stigma of not even knowing whether you get to continue your education. Trust me when I say that there was a time when I had no idea whether I would be even continuing university or whether I would be studying at a university. Because permissions were constantly a negotiation. Because restrictions led to constantly choosing what battles were to be fought. When people ask me, कि तुम्हें कैसे इजाजत नहीं मिलती? How do you not get permission when you do everything? People don't really realize that behind that one permission, there was foregoing 4 to 5 other things. I've left meetups with friends, leaving that chances of making those specific memories because of doing something and being able to do something that sets forth that career trajectory. There was a time when I had no idea whether I would even be standing here at this stage. Because I had to choose the battles. You do not always get what you want to, what you work towards. Now, one of my biggest accomplishments that a lot of you know me for is launching my own business. But the fun fact is that willingly, I am no longer a part of it. And so when I tell you that change has been my only constant, I mean it with every fiber of my being. Because success does not come from freedom. Success comes from restraint and the constant battle to fight against all that restraint to achieve what you really want to. 10th January ki baat hai, my sophomore year, I signed a printed sheet of paper that said I would no longer be continuing my education at IBA. I would no longer be continuing my education hands down. I was not given a choice where I could choose whether I want to continue it or not. I just had no option. And 2 days later, I don't know what prayer was answered or what miracle took place, but my father said, it's okay, you can go. But on the condition of not participating in any activities, not running my business, not doing anything whatsoever, not staying longer, and being right at home as soon as my classes ended. And I agreed. But being the adamant person I am, ठीक हूँ मैं, बहुत ठीक हूँ. Being that person, fake schedules were made, fake emails were sent, and I don't know what not. I used to come to university every Friday and Saturday having no classes whatsoever on the basis of what if I have a one meeting? What if there is some activity I want to be a part of? What if I had some contractual agreement with the client? What if there was a gig I had to do? And so half of my time used to be sitting in the library waiting on that what if call of being able to do that work. And for 2 years, I ran that business secretly. That you all know me for, I ran it secretly. Imagine going to meetings in Uber and Careem or InDrive and your family or no one having any idea whatsoever of your whereabouts. Especially in this society, not knowing what could happen at what moment and being able to do all of that and taking that risk, risking everything, putting everything on the line just to be able to proceed forward with your career trajectory and being able to do what you do. Because the risk taken was going to have severe repercussions if ever found out. But I was willing to take that risk. I was willing to go all the way. And although all of you may seem to think that I am this confident person who's very outspoken, who's very outgoing, it's very comfortable for me to be up on stage and talk to people. But trust me, this was not the case. Because there was a time when I was too scared to represent my business as well. As I stand here today, I've represented Pakistan in Oman, at Silicon Valley, and so many places for entrepreneurship competitions. But to start that journey was the biggest step I took that helped me change. My first competition was She Loves Tech, where I was supposed to stand on stage and talk to hundreds of people. And this was 2 years into my business. And despite all of that, I was belittled. I was told I was not able to compete. And I constantly had this fear in my mind of what if I mess up? What if I do not know enough about my own business that I had literally taken care of and nurtured as a child? What if I am not enough? And trust me, people did not fail to add to that pressure. People did not lose that chance to make that external voice my inner voice, where I doubted my own potential. And I was too scared, hands trembling, heart racing, no idea what I'm going to say, where even people closest to me told me that I couldn't do it, that I did not even have the capability of beating a single person up there on stage. But guess what? I took that step. I took that chance, and I happened to win that competition. That was my first ever competition, and I happened to win that competition. And that is what made me realize that change isn't circumstantial. Change is a conscious and a quiet decision to consistently show up, to consistently make that effort कि आप बार बार जाओ एक ही जगह पे कोशिश करो, क्योंकि जब तक आप कोशिश करोगे, there is no force in the entire world that can stop you from trying. And when I say that change has been my only constant, as I mentioned before as well, despite all of this, despite of representing this business on global fronts and nurturing it like a child, I let it go. I am no longer a part of it. I had to let it go. And that's when I realized that although it took everything in me to not being able to let it go, छोड़ दिया, उसके बाद भी LinkedIn से हटाया नहीं गया, CV से हटाया नहीं गया. But when I was able to do that, I realized that choosing peace over something that causes chaos is so much more courageous than choosing something that everyone could. The easy way out is, is often seen as something that everyone would want to do. But that's not something you should do. You should do what's right, regardless of how difficult it is, and that is what takes true courage. And knowing when to let go is what really takes courage. Because you realize your own identity when you take those tough choices. And talking about that, as I was coming into IBA, I was very sure of myself. I'm an entrepreneur, मैं business करूँगी, मैं ये करूँगी, मैं वो करूँगी. But trust me, I couldn't be more wrong. IBA and the people I met here made me truly realize the potential I could bring to the table. The people I met over here, friends who became family, made me realize my own worth, made me realize what I brought to the table, made me realize that when you take that step, you find people along the way who support you through thick and thin. And honestly speaking, I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for one conversation with one friend who told me, why don't you do it? I was too anxious to really fill that student speaker form. But that push from one friend pushed me to have a conversation, because why not just take that step? And why not just try to at least do something? And through conversations, these friends sat with me for hours at end, mediating conversations, pulling me out of panic attacks, and really being there to pull me out of the black hole I was constantly spiraling into. They made me realize, as a mirror that reflected my own potential, because they helped me come out of a time where I was even questioning my own worth, where I was questioning my own purpose. And that's when I realized change is personal, change is painful, but change is also beautiful, and it is a conscious choice that one takes every single day. And it is often your self-doubt that truly fuels your passion towards changing. It is your self-doubt that makes you realize that you can do something too. तुम किसी से कम नहीं हो. When you go out there, it takes one person to create change. And every single one of you has the potential to do that. Because we all grow through change. We all grow through change. We all survive change. And that's when we realize how to truly embrace change. Because change is in all of our lives. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here and you all wouldn't be here in this auditorium. And that's something we all need to realize. That when life throws a curveball at all of us, we hold the pen to narrate and change our story as we move forward. Thank you.